doing? I'm vlogging today.
Why?
Because I thought I'd film our last girls' day together before Daddy's home. Tired. Some crazy bed hair. Both having porridge for breakfast. However, I've never been a porridge person. I've tried to like porridge for years and I've just never enjoyed it. But I actually really love the prep porridge, and it was only recently that I realised how much I enjoy prep porridge when I bought it for myself. I think I'd left the house really early one morning, did what I needed to do, and then thought, oh, I'll grab some breakfast from Pret on the way home. I actually enjoyed it rather than just kind of eating it and being glad it was over. I didn't think Delilah would want porridge this morning, which is why I only made enough for me, so I've had to make her one of these. Put that by the window to cool down. What was I saying? Yes, prepped porridge, love it. Googled a recipe. It's really simple and it means I now really enjoy porridge. I roughly put about half a cup of oats in here, a cup of whole milk, put the lid on, put it in the fridge overnight. And then the trick is to pop them on the stove and to cook them very slowly for about 30 minutes. I usually do about 20. Pop some more milk into Delilah's. I'm just gonna have some raspberries on mine. Are you excited about monkey music in a bit? She's got her first online monkey music class today. I'll have some honey too. You know what? I'm gonna have some banana. I think it might be a bit overripe. Oh no. We might be making banana bread later instead. No, that's too sweet for Mummy. We'll make some muffins or something. Get your instruments. Well, should we take the whole bag? It's a good job you've got all these instruments. Come in handy now. Can't get it to work. Just spent 20 minutes refreshing the page, only to look back at my emails, and about half an hour later this morning we got an email saying ignore the email that's just been sent out with a link to a live stream. They're not happening until next week or the week after. So now I feel really bad because we've got all our instruments ready to go. Have found a pre-recorded class online that's 20 minutes long, so to try and save disappointment, we'll do that instead. The other day we made some pasta jewellery and she's asked to make some more today. How long do you want it? Probably hear Delilah munching. She's got some party rings. Okay.
Thank you, and a little bit of grape for my ring.
Okay. I have no idea what playlist I'm listening to, but I'm enjoying it. We're now on to a bit of Johnny Cash. Good playlist. This is another little game Delilah enjoys doing with some Play-Doh, pop some spaghetti in there, and then we've got some Cheerios, and all we do is thread them through.
I'm gonna win.
You're gonna win. Delilah's beating me. You're beating me. Oh no! Look at all those rain clouds outside.
Yeah. But I have my raincoat.
Yeah.
And my rally boots and my umbrella.
You do?
Yeah.
Before I forget to say, I have saved all my, hang on, let me just turn Google off. I've been Instagramming a lot more than usual for me. I've been showing lots of stuff that Delilah and I have been getting up to. Things like this. I've saved them all onto a highlight on my profile. So for anyone who's been enjoying my stories and wanted to go back and look at something that maybe you got an idea of doing with your kids, it's there on my highlight. Or anyone who watches these vlogs and don't follow me on Instagram and you'd like to catch up with previous Instagrams, because usually on the days I'm not vlogging, I'll Instagram a bit more. They're there for you to watch.
Magic.
What's magic?
Magic. Your camera.
Is my camera magic? Oh, maybe. So I thought that might be helpful. And lots of you asking me to do a video on activities and things to do with kids, but to be honest, I'm not pro at this stuff. I've just been getting inspiration from other people on Instagram and just kind of winging it. Luckily Delilah's at an age where a lot of her learning is very much play-based. Curriculums and things, she doesn't have that because she's not in school yet. But as far as learning in the sense of your kind of typical learning, if that makes sense. She has a couple of Peppa Pig books that you would have seen. She's had them for quite a while, and they help her practice tracing her letters and her numbers. At nursery they were focusing on her recognising her numbers, so I'm going to carry on doing that with her because she can count to 20 easily, but now it's recognising the numbers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Apart from that, I've been letting her use my old iPad. It's very old, it's very slow, but it does the job. We took it on holiday with us last year as well. We've downloaded a CBeebies app and a couple of learning apps, a couple of phonics apps, some to do some writing on as well, and some games. Does a lot of painting, drawing, crafts. Yesterday we made some bunnies out of toilet rolls. In the vlogs I've only really shown you craft packs that we've done, but actually we've been just kind of making stuff up as we go. I made a very makeshift rice sensory box the other day.
Make a rice box, and I put the robot head on me.
We could, but the recycling men came yesterday and we have no cardboard boxes. Oh, sausage.
It's okay.
Oh. This sand and water table were a good purchase. She played with this for almost 2 hours the other day. She's got all her bits in. I bought some stuff down from the bath, and she's got a bucket and spade and all the moulds that came with it, and a few things from her kitchen. And I popped warm water in there so it keeps her nice and warm so she doesn't get too cold. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? While she's outside playing happily by herself, I thought I'd come in here and chat a bit more about home activities. I will go join her in a second.
My bubbles.
You want your bubbles? Okay, I'm gonna go get her bubbles. Play-Doh's been a firm favourite of Delilah's for a while now. I'm thinking she'd really like kinetic sand, but at the moment she's got enough to keep her occupied. Obviously getting out in the garden, she's loving her water, her sand. She's now making use of her slide in the garden, and when we go to growing some vegetables, and we'll get her to help us out with that. So I'd like to grow some sunflowers and things with her this year, so get her involved with growing things in the garden. Thank goodness this is all happening during spring, summer, so we can actually get out and do things. I mean, we're fortunate enough to have a garden. It would have been a lot different if we were in our flat a couple of years ago. Very grateful to have our house. We have plenty of days where we barely do any activities. I think independent play is just as important as playing together. Sometimes she just goes off and does her own thing, and I think, okay, I'll just do what I need to do. I'll put some washing on, tidy the place, do some stuff on my laptop. Today I feel like I've been somewhat on it with keeping her entertained and keeping her brain, what's the word, feeding her little brain. But there have been plenty of days where I've not been feeling great, or I've been really hormonal this week with PMS, and it's been a bit of a struggle to get myself going and feel motivated. Oh, it's gotten quite warm now. When the sun comes in here in the day, even if it's chilly outside, it makes it lovely and warm. There have been a couple of occasions where I've thought, that looks fun. There was something that I saw on Facebook the other day, this really cool experiment with some milk and food colouring, and the reality of it wasn't very good. It was very underwhelming, and I probably didn't do it right. It's not doing anything.
I can see it's doing.
So instead we turned it into slime, and it kept her occupied for a good hour, just playing around with it and putting bits and bobs in it, and we just made the most of it. We've had the radio on a lot, dancing around in the kitchen a lot. I think I gave Delilah a pan and a wooden spoon to go around and bash it. And then we decided to make a little drum set. I don't know if you can see that. I'll insert the clip now, and I just got her a colander and an egg box and a bowl, and she just sat there and played the pretend drums. So I'll have to do some painting. We're going to do some painting with this, which is actually meant for her
I got this
tree house. Delilah, look, you were terrible with those. When I get you some proper scissors, you can't do that, you know that. Because scissors are sharp. Something else that we did that I got inspiration from, kept seeing lots of people doing it on Instagram, are these number caterpillars. I've pre-done this one for another day, but this was the one we did a couple of days ago. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. You use your fingerprint to complete the caterpillars. 4, 5, 6. This was fun for her to do. It meant that she had to practice her counting, and if she could, try and recognise any of the numbers. And then she wanted to add sparkles. We've been having some very long bath times. Usually we just plonk her in the bath for 20 minutes, half an hour. But because we just have so much time to spare now, I am enjoying not having this feeling of time. Obviously we somewhat stick to a schedule: breakfast, lunch, getting up in the morning, going to bed. But apart from that, there's not this feeling of, right, we need to get there, we need to get this time bus, we need to be here, do that. It's quite nice. And when it's bath night, she's been having sort of hour-long baths, and we just put loads of toys in there, just been really enjoying it. In a recent vlog I bought her a couple of puzzles. She's specifically been really enjoying the wooden Paw Patrol one. Again, that is something I can link. You can get them in quite a few places, and she's gotten really good at them. That's something that keeps her really occupied, and I love watching her do them because you can see her brain ticking. I'd really like to do a fire in the garden with Delilah, and we can roast marshmallows and have like a kind of pretend camping. Then we get wipes. Don't touch anything. But yeah, I look forward to hearing what you guys have been up to and grabbing a bit of inspiration. We're going upstairs, right? We're going upstairs to play Sleeping Beauty. I don't know what that entails. I will find out in a second. Oh, beautiful! You want to wear that? Okay. Ooh. There we go, Sleeping Beauty.
I'm Sleeping Beauty. I'm gonna cool it.
Doug's home, so I've just left him and Delilah do it in the garden, and I'm gonna get a vlog up that I meant to get up last night, but everything got really busy, and then I had a house party chat with a few of my girlfriends, which was really nice. I hadn't spoken to them for a while. I didn't stop talking to them until about 10:30. I thought I should probably just go to bed. In the next vlog, Doug and I are going to do Delilah's room, and I'm so excited. So we can get that lampshade up. We've got the ladder in here because we know we're going to need access to the loft. Google, listen to, don't worry.
Don't worry, be happy by Bobby.
No, 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 stop.
Can I have the fluffy pink pillow?
Yeah.
Ta-da! I got a new hat.
It's been a while since I've done this. Let you guys pick the thumbnail, so I can't decide between these two. I think it's probably going to be the top one, but because the last thumbnail was kind of similar to this, my head's saying that, so it looks different on my profile, but I think that should be the one I pick really. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys decide over on Instagram. Cool glasses, Daddy.
Ta-da!
Looking good. I got my video up. I've been enjoying reading your comments. My battery is running out. I'm gonna have to make this quick. It's a lot later. Delilah's tucked up in bed. It's still light outside and it's 7:45. 7:50. Well, I've just heard Delilah get out of her bedroom for the third time. We'll see if she comes down. I just said if she's not tired, that's fine. Do what she likes in her room and then go to bed when she's tired. I've just heard her shut the door. Oh no, she's just shutting the door. Bless her, she's such a good girl. I printed myself off a colour by numbers picture that I found online. I've just been sat here enjoying the silence and colouring this in. I've got these pencils I've had for years and Delilah uses them. I don't know when I bought these, probably back in school. They're in Delilah's craft box, so I thought, oh, I can use these, and I feel quite relaxed sat here doing this. Doug said he'd handle dinner tonight. We're just going to have spaghetti bolognese using corn mince. It's one of those days where I've gotten to the end of the day and I have nothing else to give, so I've left all the tidying up, which I hate doing, but I've left all the tidying up for tomorrow and I couldn't find the energy to make dinner. Doug knows I'm feeling a bit premenstrual and he said, just chill, I'll do dinner. And I thought I'd do this because I wanted something I could do that wasn't scrolling on my phone, because I spend far too long on this. So I'm going to end the vlog here before my battery runs out. I hope you enjoyed and I will see you in the next.
Goodbye.